guys, I'm Drac. I've been friends with John for a while. I've visited the SOE compound a few times. Back when everyone was still doing Blaze Show, we would hang out there every year. I make YouTube videos about toys. I'm a toy maker by trade. And as a toy maker, rapid prototyping, additive manufacturing has been just an integral part of my business that, I have a background in computer engineering, but this wasn't a thing when I was getting that background. It's crazy how fast this has grown, how prevalent it's become in the toy industry, in the manufacturing industry, and any sort of thing like that. And the big difference between additive and redactive is just the cost. It's so much cheaper to get into making things with additive. So I brought my robots. These are 3D printers. They're some of the hardest workers at my company. They don't need sick days. They don't take breaks. They chew only electricity, and not that much at that. It would surprise you how energy efficient these machines are. They've got very small power supplies. You can run 5 of them on one standard outlet, which is pretty insane. At this point, I've maxed out the power grid of my house, but I run 70 of these in my workshop, and that's 10 of them are dedicated to prototyping, 5 of them are broken at any given point in time. Anytime a guy tells you how many 3D printers he has, reduce it by 10%. That's how many are working at any given point in time. But our primary business is that we do, like I said, prototyping in the toy industry. We make mechanisms, we sell them to other companies, we develop all-in-one solutions as opposed to your standard, foam flinging blaster. This thing is hitting a little bit harder in that way. This is a 220 FPS blaster that's firing these really funky half-length darts. Those are pretty cool. They're going to be all over the SOE workshop by the time this festival's done. I got John's permission. I printed a few of these before we came out here. I'm actually surprised there's so many new people at the compound that a couple of people have come up and they've been like, "What are these?" And so these are our totally average sized combat cocks. Don't let anybody tell you different. And then these are, of course, your big combat cocks. And these ones we added magnets on the inside. Each magnet is a 2-pound hold, so with 6 pounds of hold, you can fit quite a bit of shiny things in there. We've got 20 Walking Liberty $half, and then it closes like that. It's got a very satisfying snap. Amanda's been telling me that it's like a fidget toy, almost a clapper, but we brought these out just to kind of show them off. That meant that we had the pleasure of modeling them. It's effectively, 4 triangles smashed together to make your general cock shape, plus the trimmings. We've demonstrated on this printer recently the functions where you can change colors mid-print, you can do power recovery, and the reason that we brought 3D printers to the Self-Reliance Festival in general is that these just really added dimensionality to your workshop, to your toolbox, to any sort of project that you might have otherwise considered, where it's not just saving you the trip to the store, it's saving you the time on shipping. It lets you have that part, that bracket, that fix now, or as now is something that prints at this speed could be, but it allows you to add a level of custom to your projects, it allows you to add a level of color to certain things, and in a world where it's used predominantly for prototyping and tinkering, and a lot of people are making baby Yodas and Groots and stuff, there is a world where with a little bit of talent and a lot of tinkering, you can start making fully fledged, like ready to go, ready to ship product, and again, just adds a complete dimension to your manufacturing ability that otherwise would have been reserved for product runs of 5,000-10,000 units, injection molding runs, costs, fees, and these days I think that setting up a mold for something like this, tooling alone, would be $50,000-$60,000 overseas, and God help you if you get it wrong. If I get it wrong the first time, I just tweak the file and run it again, which is pretty cool. We're very excited to be here. We're very excited to be sharing kind of our 3D printing ethos, our knowledge on the subject with a bunch of folk who might not have been exposed to it otherwise. I know that a lot of people have come over and are like, "That's really cool. How do I get into that?" And that's what we're going to be discussing in our more formal, kind of long-winded talk. But I hope that you guys kind of enjoyed this sneak peek. I can be found on the internet in all sorts of places. At Lord Drac on Instagram, I'm Lord Draconical on YouTube, and then my website is foamproshop.com.
from the Survival Podcast, hanging out at SOE Tactical Gear and Living Free in Tennessee's Self-Reliance Festival. This place is awesome. I am really enjoying being out here. Can't wait to hear from all the other speakers about things, everything from butchering hogs to aquaponics and all kinds of cool stuff.
I want to point out Joey Glover over there. Raise your hand. He will Indian leg wrestle with you, and he will be available for autographs.
Man, I'm talking about Willis, one of the realest to try.